Hi, I'm Alyonna. Welcome to my channel. Funny story, I accidentally deleted the intro video. So this is me doing a voiceover with the cards already laid out. So anyway, what I said in the intro was I asked the universe, I said, give me 5 things that the collective who will be watching this video, what they can do in order to change their frequency, to put them on the correct path to attract their manifestation. So what are the 5 things they can do that will change their frequency so they can then manifest or receive their manifestation, their dreams, their wishes? Okay, so you can do either one of these 5 things or you can do all the 5 things. And so the cards that came out are writing, music, sensitivity, career change, and protection. Okay, so let's begin with the first card that came out. So we have writing. So some of you may be looking to publish a book, start a blog, writing online, or just some sort of work to do it, writing, script writing, and things like that. That is a positive energy for you. The universe is saying, yes, go ahead. That is a good thing to do. For others, this is about you writing a new story for yourself, changing the narrative. For others, this is you writing your gratitude list or your wish list. And every time something comes to you, you tick it. Okay. It can also be you writing a to-do list. So if you struggle with like procrastination, maybe ADHD and things like that, it's hard for you to get things done. When you see it, in a list, and you can tick off when things are done, it's easier. It kind of gives you a bit of a dopamine hit, like, yes, it's done, tick. It's like a game. So getting a to-do list, a wish list, and things like that will really help. Okay. I also feel like you need to get, because as soon as I started your group reading, I feel like I'm out of breath. So getting fresh air, spending time outdoors. If you're writing, maybe, sit outdoors, sit in nature when you're writing these things. Okay. Also, for some of you, when it comes to this sensitivity, you might be smudging your home, smudging your space, working with incense and essential oils. You need to stop for now because I feel like I can't breathe. It's like I'm breathing, but I'm not getting enough air. So, and then when I tap in and I said, show me, what is this about? Because when I saw this at first, I thought, oh, this was to do with like crystals and frequency. But no, this is to do with your environment and the air and the oxygen that you're breathing. So you are becoming very sensitive. So one thing that you can do is to stop lighting incense and smudging, using oils and all that, because it is kind of like it's too much for your body. You need some clean air. You don't need all this external stuff. Okay. Also, with this card here, I'm hearing do not eat like processed foods. So you are going through something significant here, major changes. You want to make sure that your energy is clean. So be careful of the things that you're eating as well, drinks and all that. Okay, stay away from like processed sugar and all those things. Whenever that you are making something, for example, if you are having a honey milk drink, so when you're doing it, right, look at the honey as like golden liquid that carries the frequency of abundance, of beauty, of happiness, of luxury. So when you pour it into the milk, you see it as, the Milky Way, the galaxy, or you want to look at the milk as, purity, cleanliness, goddess-like energy. So when you're mixing it, it's like you are doing a spell. Okay. So work on that level. Yeah, I feel much better after saying that out, because I was honestly struggling to speak because I was like, I can't breathe. So yeah, that's a sign. Okay. You are becoming very sensitive. Look, you can go back to doing all the smudging and all that later. But for now, one of the things that you can do is to stop doing that. Okay. You are becoming very sensitive. So make sure that you are only consuming high vibrational things, which also brings me down to the music. Okay. So music that you're listening to, make sure you're listening to high vibe music. Let yourself, feel happy, flow. A lot of times when you're sad, you tend to gravitate towards sad songs and then kind of like, dig yourself deeper into that sadness. Bury yourself even more into it. It's like, yeah, I'm so sad. Let's listen to sad songs because that's what I'm feeling. So change that energy. When you get up in the morning, if you put something very calm, now you change it. Put some high music, high vibrational music. For some of you, this is about you playing music, teaching music, creating music. We also have career change. So major changes or breakthrough when it comes to your career. It's time for redesigning what you're doing with work. And this is so interesting because I literally just changed my YouTube name and Google images that I've been using. I've had the same image for the last 6 or 7 years. I've been using that same one, the same picture, the same images, my profile, everything has been the same thing for over 6 years. And this morning I thought, you know what, I think it's time for a rebranding. It's time for a change. And I guess in the past I was just holding on to a lot of fear-based energy. It's like, oh, I don't want to change, this is working, why should I change? And yeah, things are still working for me and it's fine, but I just felt the need to bring in new energy because I can feel new energy coming into my life as well. So career change, you need to change some things here. You need to balance some things out. This is big when it comes to your work. Okay? If you're not happy with what's happening in your work, you need to go speak to your boss and talk about, changing things. So whatever that you're doing, it's going to be very successful. Okay? If you recently got a new job, recent career change, this is really positive. It may have been a little bit difficult adjusting in the start, but I see beautiful things happening here. Okay? You are experiencing big changes coming in, like major breakthrough energy, and this can feel scary because you have to let go of something, or you know that something's changing and you're not comfortable with the change. So you feel scared. It's like, oh no, what's happening? Do I really want things to change? You're hoping that nothing happens, nothing changes. Or recently you experienced something difficult, maybe it's health or finance or, something like that. And you're worried. You're like, oh no, what's going to happen now? I'm so scared. I don't want things to change. I want things to be as they were. I don't want anything else, to change here. But life is about evolving. And they're also saying that you need to let go of this fear. Just because you get some bad news, stop thinking the worst. Stop fearing the worst case scenario. Things can always change, So let go of that fear and know that you and your loved ones are protected. Okay? I'm also hearing that you can drop the mask and they're telling you to be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. As long as it's not harming another person. Okay? If it's to do with yourself, it doesn't hurt another person. Be yourself. Be true to you. The universe, your guides will protect you. Okay? Whatever changes that's happening here, whatever that you're doing, your wish list, your work, okay? The music that you're creating, the frequency, it's like the universe is guiding you. Pay attention to the signs. You are seeing signs, synchronicities, numbers, certain messages, certain symbols, animals. Those are all signs. Okay, so pay attention to it. Now, I'm going to ask for... Sorry, that jumped out. I'm not ready yet. I'm going to reshuffle. So I'm going to ask for 3 cards. Okay, to give you the energies of what you should not be doing at this time. Okay, 3 things that you should not be doing at this time. So, okay, don't want to hear it. So, what you should not be doing is listening to other people. So maybe you decided to take a leap of faith with your career, do something else, right? Maybe, you invested in something and other people are telling you, you shouldn't have done it. It's not safe for you to do it. Or you should just do this. Oh my gosh, you should sit down and pray. Or you should do, whatever the other people are telling you. Don't listen to it. People might be criticizing your work. Oh, it's not good, or this is not right. But you are on a journey. And whatever that you're doing is going to evolve. And you have taken that first step, which is beautiful. Eventually, you will learn how it works. Slowly you will learn how things work, what the whole story here is, and you will know how to navigate through this new situation. So even in the start, for example, you're doing, you decide to have a new blog or a social media blog where you write stuff. In the beginning, you might write things very, simply, or maybe you just write very short messages or way too long messages, but that's you finding what works for you. After a while, you will find something that works, and you would be like, yeah, I think I like this. This is my style. This is my look. And so if someone comes and tells you, oh, this is not nice, it's not good, it's too long, it's too much, oh my gosh, your photos are not nice, the colors are not nice, whatever, just ignore them and keep doing what you're doing. Okay? We also have falling apart, falling into pieces. So this says that you are in fear-based energy. You are shaking anxiety. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I don't know how I'm going to manage this. What am I doing? Stop falling apart. Okay, stop going into panic mode. Breathe and trust. Okay, this reading is to tell you that everything's going to work out. Don't crumble because of a change or a news that you get. Don't let yourself crumble here, because that's just going to intensify whatever difficulty that came in. Because I do feel like, as the things are changing, you need to do some work. There's some stuff that you have to do, some risk that you have to take. And you're worried. It's like you just don't want things to change. But change, it's there. Things happen for a reason. Okay, we all need to evolve in some way. So stop letting yourself fall apart. Get back into high frequency. Do things that is fun, things that you enjoy. If you want good things to come through this change, if you want the bad news to go away, whatever go away is, you want the news to, you want things to become better, then you can't sink in that panic. You need to pick yourself up and go on with life and do something that is high vibration, high frequency. Okay, and the last thing we have here is knowing they fucked up. So, look, someone knows that they have messed up. They know what they have done. You do not need to make it a point or tell them or talk to them about it or stress about it and all those things. They know what they have done. So let it go. Because you feel like you need some sort of closure or, something like that, let it go. And if this is you, if you know you have messed up, then it's acceptance. Yes, I messed up. Did I just say the F word earlier? Because, oh dear, I might have to censor that out. Because, I don't want to get blocked on YouTube. So, yeah, so they know, or you, if you know, then, acceptance. Okay, so stop stressing about all this. And if someone, did something, stop letting yourself go into that self-pity and, crumbling and stuff like that. Okay? And this one jumped out earlier. It's like, check yourself. Okay? So stop overthinking or blaming yourself. Stop going through scenarios. This is you, going through your scenarios over and over again. Maybe I shouldn't have said this. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe if I did this, things would be better. Maybe if I did this, they wouldn't have done that. Maybe if I had done this, then this wouldn't have happened. Maybe if my family gave more attention to this wouldn't have happened. Right? Whatever. You need to stop. You're overthinking. It's not you. It's them. It's not you. It is whatever the universe is creating here. Okay? So listen to yourself. It's important that with this new energy that we are going into this breakthrough, into this new energy, you need to be in your authentic energy. Stop letting other outside influences influence you. Okay? The light is shining on you. So whatever that you think that is, your own creative energy, your own creation, your own dream, your desires, it will manifest. What you want will come to you. You just have to stop listening to all the other people. I feel like other people are coming in giving you advice. Oh, I did this and it worked for me. Oh, with this more money came in because I invested in this. Or when I did it in this way, my social media blew up. Oh, when I did this, I healed. Oh, this person took this and then they healed. Stop listening to all these people. Flow and do what is right for you. And whatever that you're doing, make sure you're not doing it from a place of fear and anxiety. Okay, what else do you need to know at this time? So you're getting signs from heaven, like I said. Signs are everywhere. Okay, numbers, animals, music, sounds. For someone here, it's like a red car. You would keep seeing red cars. Like you're driving and all of a sudden 3 red cars drive past you. It kind of feels like a glitch in the matrix. Okay, that kind of thing. That actually happened to me once, and I was driving and all of a sudden it's like red car parked on the side of the road, on the left, on the right, and then like 5 red cars drive past me. I myself drive a red car as well, and my son's like, Mom, is this like red car day? Because where are all the other cars? And it was just red cars. And another time when I used to drive an orange SUV, I had a tangerine SUV. It's actually an orange color, but they call it tangerine to sound a bit more posh. And so I park my car on this street, and then I go into the shops, and then when I come out with my son and I look at the street, there's this exact same car as mine behind me. Of course, different number plate, but it's like the same tangerine SUV, same model, parked behind me and next to me and behind that car as well. And I'm just there like, is this a tangerine SUV convention or something? Like, you know, why are these cars everywhere? That's a glitch. That's a glitch. Okay, it's kind of saying that something's glitching. So it's when you see the glitch, it means that you can edit your story. So at that time, if you just think, this is my life, I have this and this and this, it kind of goes in, it slips in this glitch, and then it manifests into the reality. It becomes part of the code because it's like a break within the matrix. So you slip in with your own story. Okay? This is you getting in the driver's seat. Okay, you are co-creating your world right now. So if you sit there and just listen and say, oh, you know, show me what I should do and stuff, nothing's gonna work. You have to decide, okay? You have to take charge. What do you want? What do you want to happen? Okay? You are co-creating here. Also take time to breathe. So again, breathing, stop going into panic. Okay? And with this one, I would say to do the violet flame meditation, work with the amethyst crystals, work with Archangel Ezekiel and his partner Holy Amethyst. Or is it Hope Amethyst? I always mix up her name. It's either Holy Amethyst or Hope Amethyst. That's his twin flame. Work with that energy, work with magic. When you look at this, it's like a picture of the cauldron here, right? So, you know, when you're making drinks, if you're making tea, coffee, whatever, right? Because you're mixing, bless your drink, bless your food, especially the liquids, and then take it into your body. That's something that's going to work really well for you at this time if you do it. Okay, just a few more cards before we end. I don't know how long this video has been going on for because I had to stop so many times. Okay. Leadership, this is you. On your own, do what comes to you. Trust your intuition. Okay, stop listening to other people. I'm repeating myself. Have compassion here for yourself. Have compassion for other people. Find your own truth. Find your own style. Find your own thing here. And let whatever that you are doing grow and evolve. Okay, you don't have to know everything. You just got to know that you have the power within you and you have you have the energy now where your dreams come into, you know, manifestation and all that. Your dreams can manifest. I feel like this is also the time for you to spend time alone. Yeah, spend time alone. Because, like, you know, I feel like I'm struggling to talk. But I have all these messages and I'm excited. It's, you know, usually if I'm struggling to talk, it's when I'm tired. But I'm not. I'm excited. I'm like, ooh, you know, I've got these. I actually have this sudden boost of energy. But yet I'm struggling to speak. And as I'm talking, I've got all these distractions as well. You know, the memory card full and all that. So, and then I couldn't breathe. So, yeah. This feels like, you know, although you have all this energy and stuff, they're telling you to Take the energy and focus on yourself, on your manifestation. This is not the time for you to be going out and partying and, you know, catching up with friends and all those things. Okay? I'm going to end with the blessings. The blessings. Blessing on growing older. If you're worried about health, you're worried about someone's health, they're telling you they're going to be fine. Okay? They're going to grow happy and old. You have blessing of water. You know how I say it, liquid? I kept seeing you doing that. So that is one thing that's really going to help you heal and create the energy. If you want to, say, have clear skin and look like a goddess, whatever, then as you are mixing your drink, you put the energy in. When I drink this, my skin will become clear and clean and whatever. You know, my lips will look like this and my eyes will look like this. And if you're doing it for money and abundance, when I drink this, I become a money magnet. All of a sudden, it's like I am this energy. I am a walking gold bar or whatever. And so then, you know, all money and, you know, abundance, gold will come to me. Luck will come to me. So whatever that you want, put it into the drink. I keep seeing you mixing honey in milk. So maybe that's something that you can do. Okay? And here we also have a blessing on your intuition. You know what is right for you. Stop listening to other people. Look at all the signs. Okay, you're getting a lot of different signs. Trust the signs that are coming to you. Okay? And because you got the career change, right? I just want to see what it's like when it comes to your finance, the advice that you need. Face your financial fears. When you're honest with yourself about your fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear. And every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Okay? And an advice. Opportunity to forgive. These situations brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Okay? Again, this is, you know, this is not you. I feel like this is the one here. They know they messed up, right? So you don't need to, you know, stop hoping that they will come and apologize to you, or they will tell you, oh, you know, I'm sorry, or whatever. Or you feel like you need to tell them, you know, you did this to me, you broke my heart, you did this. No, none of that. They know, you know. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. When you tap into the energy where you are like, I let it go. Okay, I let it go. They get their karma. But if you're sitting there holding on to the energy, punish them. Come on, universe. Send them bad karma. Why are they happy? Why are they having success? You're the one who ends up getting you're the one who ends up getting this. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna stop here. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I'm trying my best to grow YouTube right now. So please do subscribe, give a thumbs up, share the video with your friends. I will speak to you in the next video.